Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Radio Silent Play. I am your moderator for today on August 3rd, 2014. Let me start off by saying I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before trading stocks and options. Require lots of risk. Okay, thank you all for joining me today on this Sunday night. I know we're starting a little later. We usually start at 9:15. Just was updating some things on the website and just lost track of time. Okay, so for the new members and new people following us today, we pretty much do this every Sunday night. Okay, we go over a couple of charts and we do a couple of we speak about a couple of stocks that are in buy zone levels, and we do a discussion on some trades. Okay, we look at some charts. We distinguish setups, buy zones, pivots, targets, and potential stops. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start off with the small cap. Okay, I know I usually don't go over small caps, but we recently had a small cap winner last week. So typically for small caps, you will need a bit of a bigger account. Okay, with small caps, let me just log in real quick. With the small caps, usually you need a good amount of money. So I know some people do not have as much liquidity, but small caps you can make anywhere from if you're investing with a small cap, what I tend to do is I try to trade at least 1,500 to 3,000 into a small cap. Okay, they're usually more liquid than others. Okay, so and they're kind of more expensive. Okay, but at the same time, there's no need for pushing a stock or networking a stock for the small caps. What I go over is the small caps. Just bear with me. I apologize for the technical difficulties over here. Okay, so last week we had, I believe that the stock was GBGM. Okay, that was a stock that we traded last week. Okay, so just going to recap the GVO stock. What we noticed was for the GVO, we gave that entry at 55.61, and that gave entry, okay, on the GVO. Okay, on the GVO. It gave an entry of, okay, of that 60 level. Okay, and then we ended up hitting a high of, just double check that. Give me 1 second. Just having a couple of difficult time over here. So it gave us that entry at 61, and it hit a high of 82 last week. Okay, what I'm looking for today, I was looking at similar setup is the GIMO. Okay, the GIMO right now is trading between $10 and $11.40. What I'm looking here, okay, is a bottom consolidation level. Okay, what I posted here is entry at $10.80 to $11.30. Okay, my target would be a high, okay, of $12. Okay, or this 20-day moving average here at $12.50. Okay, your target 2 would be, okay, at 13, and a potential move, okay, for 14. Okay, and you have a gap fill here, okay, at $16. Okay, my stop close below would be $10.50 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, so just watch this GIMO for you small cap traders. Okay, the HZNP, it's a $7 to $8 trade. Okay, I'm looking at the $7.90 to $8.10 level. Okay, this is the small box pattern by shares. Okay, what I'm looking for is a target of $8.90. Okay, and that was the high of last week, and a potential target to $9.20, which is this little gap fill right here. Okay, it has a potential move to test this bottom of this Kellner channel at $10, and my stop close over here would be $7.80 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, so that's for you small cap traders. Okay, fairly decent volume on these stocks. Okay, what I'm looking at is ARNA, ARNA, Arena Pharmaceuticals. Okay, we got an entry at $4 to $4.36. Okay, last week's high was $4.95, so that leaves me for a target of $4.80 and a target of $5. My stop close here would be a stop close below $4. Okay, so a stop close below $4 would be my stop on ARNA. Okay, typically when you trade these small caps, okay, you do need some liquidity in your account. I would not trade these stocks if you're not going to trade them for at least $1,500 to about $2,000. Okay, so you do need a significant amount of liquidity to trade these stocks. You're trading these stocks anywhere from 5% to about 10%. So you want to make that trade worth it. So that's for traders that trade the small caps. Okay, now we're going to go over the weekly watch list. This is pretty much OTC stocks. Okay, so we're in a new month, August. Okay, last month we had a pretty decent move for some of the picks that we sent out, some of the setups. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is drop DROP. What I noticed last week, we saw a bid at 0.0024. Okay, buy zones right now are 0.002 to 0.0025. Okay, drop is Fuse Science. Okay, closed at 0.0027 above the 20-day moving average, which is at 26. Okay, that's your moving day average. If you notice, the RSI is curling up. Okay, you have what appears a bottom consolidation here. Okay, the last move that we saw here, okay, was about 20.002, okay, to about 0.004. Okay, right now we're consolidating in this box pattern. If you connect this pivot high, okay, to these pivot highs, we're in a downtrend, but we're likely to break this wedge pattern here. Okay, so the stock closed above the 20-day moving average. Okay, big consolidation, and so a big support at 24 on the level 2. Okay, bottom appears to be in, which could see this 0.0075 move. Okay, if it has any buy pressure, could see a move higher. This is a transdermal supplementation. So what they do is they apply it on their skin, and it gives you vitamins and energy without drinking or having to ingest this stuff. So this goes on your skin. One of the guys from Shark Tank, founder of Fubu, John Damon, okay, is one of the people that are behind this company, Fuse, and I just think that it could see a potential rally or potential news updates. Okay, and I do like the levels here at 0.002 to 0.0025. Okay, my stop close would be a close below 2 on 2 consecutive closes, and the breakout level would be this level at 42. So you don't have that much support resistance between the 4.2 and the 7.5 range. Okay, what we want to see is a nice close, okay, above this 0.003 level on 2 consecutive closes, and then possibly break this 0.0042 level. That was the previous high from this rally. Okay. If we come over here, give me a second. Drop, D-R-O-P. Okay, you had a average month volume of 2.6 million. Okay, last week on Friday we had 728,000 shares. 52-week low right now is 0.0021, so we're at 52-week master support. We come here. Okay, you have 413 outstanding shares, April 29, 2014. Authorized shares, 800 million. So you have 413 million outstanding shares, and you have authorized shares of 800 million. Okay, it does have a working website. Okay, and like I said, it's got one of the Shark Tank people here. Okay, so as you can see, it was showcased here on Bloomberg. You guys can go on the website. I know there's some people can't listen to the video over webinars. So if you guys want, you guys can go to fusescience.com, and just check out that video. Okay, so you do have a nice setup with the fuse. Okay, and that's drop. Okay, right now currently trading at 0.0027. Okay. Another stock we're looking at is DKSC. What I like about DKSC, okay, on the weekly chart, okay, if you connect this pivot low to this pivot low to this pivot low, what you do, you're having a nice trend over here with the 50-day moving average at 0.001. Okay, every time it hits these levels, okay, it's trading in an uptrend channel. Okay, and this is a parallel channel. Okay, we saw a close at the high of close to the high of the week at 15. We saw a high of 16 last week. Okay, it made a move 40%. Still, I think that the stock could potentially see a high, okay, and a potential break of this 0.0025 and a potential retest of this 0.0046 level. Okay, on the level 2, we were witnessing that not too many shares on the ask. Okay, I didn't see too much dilution, and it held this 0.001 quite well. Had a significant support at these levels. Okay. So with that said, some traders are saying that there could be a potential update on this stock. The way it's trading, okay, you have your buy zones at 0.001 to 0.0013. Okay, I noticed good support in that range. You got a potential break of this this high and this uptrend channel, 25. Okay, if it closes above these levels twice, okay, could retest this 0.0048 and move higher. Okay, The breakout close will be 0.0048 on 2 consecutive closes, and where I would keep my stop would be a stop close below 0.001. Okay, so that stop is this close below 0.001 because then it would be a failed signal, failed channel. Okay, NHPI, this was a stock that I sent out last week on SMS. What I'm noticing here is bottom consolidation. Okay, it's last traded at 0009. Okay, it's a high of 12. Okay, that's the pivot. Okay, this is a stock that tested lows at 0007 level and has held, now under accumulation from 7 to 9 levels. With that said, the stock is seeing higher lows. Watch for the close above 12 on 2 consecutive closes. The latest news is 4 working wells in Fort Worth Basin. Okay, so I think right now the trend is energy stocks. Okay, I still feel that energy stocks will rally. Okay, previous 52-week high is 9 cents. Pivot is it's 12. Stop close below 7 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, so watch the NHPI. Okay, MLHC was a stock that we mentioned a while ago. It broke that support. Now it's trading at 12 and it's held pretty well. Okay, MLHC, okay, it's trading at 16. It tested a 52-week low, a new 52-week low at 12 and held. Okay, touched it twice. Okay, the stock closed at the high of the week at 16 with a bullish reversal tail. Okay, which is good. Shows us that 12 is a good support. Looking at the March 2014 news, you have increased revenues of about 25%, over 8.4 million in revenue. So just like the ITKH, we have a revenue producing company. Okay, overall the stock appears at the bottom buy zone levels. With any updates, could see a considerable move higher. Okay, we saw a building bid support on the level 2 on Friday. Okay, with a float of just 147 million. Okay, 237 million outstanding shares and 500 million authorized shares. This could be an accumulation play at lows. So this is a stock that I wouldn't mind holding on to. Okay, you got this downtrend. Okay, what we're trying to do is break this downtrend. Okay, a close above 0.002 on 2 consecutive closes would fare well. Then a test would be a test of this 0.003, which is the 50-day moving average, and then this test of the 100-day moving average at 0.005. We take a look at the MLHC. Okay, the MLHC right now 52-week range is at 0.011. Okay, we had average volume of 3 months. Average volume in 3 months is 6 million. I'm sorry. The volume on Friday was 22 million. Okay, so that was significant, and we closed 14% higher. Okay, which shows that a bottom could be in. Okay, and if you come look at the share structure, you have outstanding shares 237 million. You have a float of just 142 million and authorized shares of 500 million. Okay, you come look at the news. Okay, you have revenue news over here. Okay, so increased revenues 25% over comparable period in 2003. And that was just recent. That was in May 21st, 2014. Okay, adds $2 million, 2 multi-million-dollar aerospace customers to its portfolio. So it's a revenue and asset producing company. So this is a good thing for MLHC. Okay, so this is the setup. Okay, this box pattern here. Okay, we have a potential reversal here. We saw a low of 11. Okay, hit a high up here, then pulled back. Now it's giving us that double bottom. Okay, watch that break of 0.002 on 2 consecutive closes on the MLHC. Okay, CEHC. Okay, this is a stock that we sent out last week. Okay, it tested that level at 0.0011 and held. Okay, gave an opportunity to trade it from 11 to 19, pulled back down to 12. Okay, hit a high of 16. Okay, this company just released news on an ATM rollout for Bitcoin. Okay, we are working on a documentary for Bitcoin right now as we speak. It's one of the reasons we were kind of busy today. We will be releasing this video mini documentary on Bitcoin later on today. I think that this Bitcoin stock or Bitcoin as a whole is a new market trend. Okay, I think there's a lot of good things with Bitcoin. Okay, this is a stock that traders can trade. Okay, but as well as looking at the weekly chart, you have a potential move for long term. Okay, you have a bit of a downtrend here. Okay, but you're starting to see a little bit of a wedge pattern, also a channel here. If we can break above this 0.005, I don't see why this stock couldn't hit 0.02 to 0.04. Okay, I feel really strong about Bitcoin. I think that with the new website launch, there ties to promotions on Bellator MMA. Shows that they are a real company. Okay, and I think that CEHC could be a trade for the future. I think buying the stock near its lows will bode well for either traders or long-term investors. Okay, so those are the stocks that I pretty much showcased. I didn't post too many because we are in summer. So I know I did mention these stocks well on SMS, but let's just take a look at CEHC. Okay, I want to just show you. Average volume on CEHC is 3.7 million. Okay, we had a volume on Friday of 7.7 million, so it is being accumulated. Okay, you had a 41% move on the stock. Okay, closed at 17. Okay, 52-week range is at 0009. Okay, pretty good bid support there. If you come look at the company, okay, description, Bitcoin Brands Inc. is developing lines of business related to cryptocurrency. The company is developing consumer-facing businesses such as Bitcoin vending machines and payment services. The company is also building an accelerator of early-stage Bitcoin businesses. The company operates www.bitcoinvendingnetwork.com. Okay, so it is a legitimate company. 67 million outstanding shares. Float is not available. Authorized shares 300 million. Okay, and if you come and look at the website, okay, they are working on launching, okay, a new website. We will soon change our name to Bitcoin Brands Inc. So they are working on a website. If you come over here, okay, they operate this company, this website here. Okay, and this is the Bitcoin vending network. Okay, so they had that news on the rollout on Friday. The new Bitcoin ATMs. Okay, so we had August 1st, 2014, Bitcoin Brands issues update regarding ATM rollout. Okay, on July 25th, Bitcoin Brand launches campaign on Spike TV. Okay, and on July 18th, Bitcoin Brands Inc. to sponsor MMA legend Phil Baroni. Okay, so they're promoting fighters in the MMA, okay, and they're launching campaigns on Spike TV, and we're talking about an ATM rollout for Bitcoin Brands. So you have pretty good news on the CEHC company. Okay, so these are the stocks that we're actually looking at for the week that I posted. Okay, now a couple of stocks that I'm looking at right now. ICBT was a stock that we were mentioning. I think that it's near a buy zone. I do like this 0005 and 6 entry. Okay, watch that 0005, maybe that kiss of this trend line here. Okay, you have a potential retest of this 910 level and a potential retest of this 14 high. Okay, so watch the ICBT. Okay, SVFC. Okay, if we look, this was a stock that I was thinking about sending out, but I kind of didn't. Okay, it was a good move over here at 16, which was a 50-day moving average. I'm sorry, 20-day moving average. Okay, we saw a significant move. Okay, I think it released news as well. SVFC. this is a stock that we've mentioned before in the past, and we made a nice trade on it. But right now it's looking sharp for reversal. Okay, it does have a significant amount of shares. So if you come over here, okay, it had 92 million in volume, okay, on Friday. So, okay, August 1st, Intel Cell Biosciences files pre-IND with FDA for osteoarthritis leads by Dr. James Andrews. Okay, so Sports Illustrated references Intel Cell Biosciences technology for athletes. So it's been having significant news as of late. Okay, I do want to show you the share structure. It does have a significant amount of shares, so just be aware of that. Authorized shares is 3.5 million. Shares outstanding is 1.6 million. Okay, but I do see a nice reversal setup here with a potential break of 0.0024 level. We could see 35s. So any pullback over here to about 15, 16 can be a good buy zone. Okay, so I put it here, SVFC 15 to 18, stop close below 15, 2 consecutive closes. Okay, we could test this 30 mark over here and a potential move to 35. So that gives us 100%. Okay, Nicodemus says share reduction use would be great. Yeah, I mean, anytime you see a stock with significant shares, okay, it does kind of put a sour taste in your mouth. But you do have a nice volume on Friday, which was 92 million shares, and then you do have a nice reversal setup over here with higher lows. Okay, so now let's take a look at IDGC. Okay, it's testing this 5.7 mark over here. It did have marijuana news. Okay, it had a nice move since we mentioned it. Okay, it gave an entry at 7. It hit a high of 12. Now it's pulling back. It had a 3-bar drop. Okay, bullish reversal tail here on the last Friday. Hit a low of 6 and 8. We actually gave this in the email to re-enter the stock. So the traders that bought those 6s are looking good. But watch that 5 level. If you could sneak some 5s in there, could be a nice buy setup. All right, so traders with some guts, if you guys want to buy that 0005 range, okay, could be a setup. Okay, and now over here I was looking at the FX. That gave us an opportunity to buy at the low 8s, 9s, and then it saw a nice move up to 18. Now it's pulling back. Watch this re-entry at 8 and 9. Okay, I think it could be a good buy. Okay, if you can buy at 8s and 9s, okay, could be a nice move. Okay, let me just show you guys. Okay, so what I would do here is I would place my bids on the FBAC 0.008 to 2.9, and then my stop close would be below 0.008 2 times. Okay, so that's where I would buy this. I'll place my bids in that range for a probability trade. So a nice move to 18. I don't see why you shouldn't do that again. Okay, low share structure. I think it's a pretty good buy zone. All right. I was looking also running a little late, but let me show you this. Okay, I'm also looking at the FLST trade. Okay, I was thinking about sending this out again last week, but I did send other stocks, so I don't want to kind of flush you with all these stocks. But huge bid at 0008. I know a lot of people traded the stock, was a nice move, and I'm thinking we're witnessing a new bottom here. I know some traders were buying into the hype that it was going to do all the stuff. We managed to trade the stock from 11 to 40. Right now we're seeing a nice consolidation pattern here. Okay. Okay, FLST 38. Okay, RSI. Okay, we're looking at this bottom buy zone. Right now it's at a probability range. Okay, what I would do here is I would go FLST if you guys want to place a bid 9 to 11. Okay, it's at a probability zone. Okay, stop close below 0.009 2 times. If you guys want 2 times, okay, you guys can do that. I would place my bids, okay, maybe scale into the stock FLST. Put a bid in at 0008. There was a huge bid at 8, so I don't know if people will get filled there. 0009 to 11. Okay, you got a probability zone right there on that level. Okay, so watch the FLST. Okay, it did a nice move before. A lot of people panicking, and I think will be a nice trade. Also, I am bullish on gold. Okay, I do like the right trade. Okay, I still like the right, and I do like the ILST trade. Okay, so let me just show you guys right. You got probability zone on the right trade. Okay, you have a nice bottom here. I think the bottom is settling in here. We got accumulation happening here. What I would do is have a stop close at 0009. Okay, right there. You can buy it 9s to 11. Okay, so I would 0009 to 11. Stop close below 009 2 times. That's my move on. That's my move on the right. Okay. You got a bottom buy zone on the right. Okay. And then I was looking at ILST. A lot of stocks out there. There's always a lot of stocks out there to choose from. So even if you can't get into certain trades, okay, there's always other stocks out there. Like I said, stocks are like Nikes. Okay. Okay, so if you connect this pivot low to this pivot low, okay, you got a nice buy level here. Okay, if you notice, every time you got higher lows, okay, you got that there, that there holds, okay, and now it's holding here. All right, so watch this ILST trade. Okay, I do like that 10-10 mark. Okay, if you kiss it, I think it's a good buy zone for the ILST. Okay, good potential move to this 20 mark right here, which would be a nice double. Okay, and you know, last time it went up to 48. So just watch that ILST. I still feel that these gold stocks will rally. Okay, the gold stocks. What I'm looking at is an inverse shoulders pattern on the GLD. Okay, so I am looking at gold and silver to do a nice move in 2014. As many know, we have a 4% GDP growth, which means that the Fed will eventually taper and eventually raise interest rates. That's the only way they can not let the dollar crash. Right? With the dollar crashing or any pressure on the dollar, you will see commodities go up and you will see Bitcoin go up. So I am bullish on Bitcoin. I am bullish on marijuana as well. Okay, so now some people want to look at some stocks. Let me look at what you guys posted. You guys want to look at FITX and GBGM. Okay, FITX. Okay, FITX. Okay, we had a nice move over here on the FITX. Okay, you closed. Okay, you actually gapped up higher. Okay, closed above this 20 and 50-day moving average. Okay, I do like those. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, pivot low, connect the pivot low over here to that pivot low. Okay, you got a nice support. I like this setup here. Okay, you got a nice trend here. Okay, what I would do here is if I were trying to get into this FITX, is this a marijuana stock? I'm not sure if it is or not, but I would do a 0.05. Okay, move. Okay, or maybe even bid at 4.7 if I could get a little sneak in there to 0.5, maybe 5.3. Okay, my potential move would be a test of that 0.063. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if this hits 0.07. Okay, so not a bad trade here. All right, I think that it's got a good potential to hit that mark. Okay, if it breaks above that 0.068, okay, then you got a nice move up here. Okay, this is probably the next resistance here at 8 cents. So you do got a nice move on the FITX. Okay, had pretty good support, so traders are buying the stock. Okay, so that's what I would do on the FITX trade. Okay, somebody mentioned GBGM, another stock that we have traded before. Let's take a look at the GBGM. GBGM. Okay, it's holding a nice consolidation pattern. We have a bullish reversal here. Okay, on last day's trading. Okay, you have a higher low. Yeah, I think the GBGM should be good. Okay, I would place my stop close at 0007. Okay. I would buy it. 7 to 9 on the buy zone. 7 to 9. Okay, stop close below 7 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, why not? It hasn't closed at 7 for a couple of days. It did test it. Okay, so a low of 6, but I would do the GBGM. GBGM 0.006, maybe bid to 0.09. Okay, stop close below 0.007. Okay, 2 times. Okay, I like that trade. Last move, okay, was that return of the scene of the crime right here at 8. And then it hit a high of 18, so I like that level. Okay, let's take a look. Vela noticed huge L2 support on 0002, thin and recent filings. Okay, so Vela. I mean, Vela's a 000 stock. I mean, if you guys want to place a bid or, you know, it's a lotto. Okay, so this is a lotto play. If you guys, if they're trading the lotto, don't go ahead first. You know, maybe $200, $300 on these lottos. Okay, I know we did. I did a seminar with Rashad. I did a seminar with Kafka and Mike Jones, and I talked a little bit about the 000. So, you know, always treat those stocks as lottos. Okay, SREH. SREH. Okay, take a look at our SREH. Okay, still holding that bottom. Okay. Okay, volume has kind of slowed on the stock. It is marijuana stock. Okay, I am still bullish on marijuana. And now that you guys say that, we actually had news update on the MDIN trade. So I am bullish on the MDIN trade. Okay, if I was buying this stock, I would place my bids. Okay, 7s through 9. Okay, my stop close below 0.007. Okay, and I think it's got a potential to 15. First major, okay, resistance would be this 13 and 15 level. So I do like the SREH for a buy, set, and forget. Okay, so I think it's, a good buy zone is this box pattern right here. Okay, hits that return to the scene of the crime here at 13, and you can retest this 0.003 level. Okay, remember, we are in a cycle. Okay, summer is slow, so I want traders to understand that. Okay, we had update from MDIN. Okay, this is another trade that I think that is in the buy zone. Okay, I know we traded this, we scalped it. We've kind of taken everything from this stock, but now it's offering that blood money. Okay, so what I like here, okay, is this buy zone here. If we can manage to buy anything over here before news, it's still expecting news on the Kush launch. Okay, the deal with Kush. Okay, the Snoren's product. Okay, so I would do 0.005 to 0.007. I would buy, set, and forget into news, marijuana news. Okay, so I'm just giving you this. I would put this on watch because this is a stock that I think could really do well. Okay, another stock that was gonna go on my list, I want you to keep an eye on, is Sandy. Okay, good old Sandy. This was a stock that the group actually mentioned, and it hit a high of 0.024. And I'm really looking at this stock. I was looking at it last week. I was looking at the level 2, and I saw a significant amount of buys. So Sandy right now, if you notice, you got a 52-week low here. Okay, you have a bullish reversal candle on the last day of the trading week. Okay, Kellner channels, okay, are starting to get a little tighter. So if you look at the Sandy, keep an eye on the Sandy trade. 0004, okay, 5, 6 could be a nice buy zone area. Average volume on this is 12 million. We saw 10 million on the Sandy trade. Okay, if we go over here to the profits buy, let's check out what profits buy is telling us on Sandy. Okay, this is a stock that actually had a big move in the past. Okay, we have this bullish, okay, candle here close. And if you come look at the Sandy trade, okay, you're seeing some volume coming in on stock here at this range, the 4 to 7 level. So you have 21 million, 18 million, 9 million, 17 million, and 10 millions. Okay, so that leads me to believe that there's been some accumulation here at the lows. Okay, I like this stock because it's had its nice share of jumps with the Sandy trade. All right, so just watch that stock. Okay, this is a biotech stock that has done well in the past. Okay, so let's take a look. Right at the scene of the crime here. Okay, stocks do trade in a trend, and they like to get back to the same levels. Okay, so if we look at this level here, okay? Okay, this is the scene of the crime here. Sorry. Okay, we saw this move from here to here, here to here. So now let's see what this move is going to bring. Okay, could we see a high of 25, maybe 14? Okay, so watch this Sandy here. Okay, could be a good buy zone here on the Sandy. All right. All right, with that said, is there any other questions? Any stocks, GFOX, GFOX, close to possible double bottom on the buy zone? Okay, GFOX. Okay, GFOX. Take a look at that GFOX. Okay, Bull says, I like Sandy. Yeah, I like it too. I like the levels on the Sandy trade now. Okay, right now it went down. I think it did one of the biggest moves. Okay, and right now it's right at the buy zone. So SND1 is known to have significant rallies. You'll see that type of stock being loaded later on, and then that's the type of stock that everybody's going to fight to say who called it. I do like the levels. Okay, if you notice from this bottom pivot, okay, if you come over here, 1 second. Okay, to this pivot high here, this move here, you got nice room over here on this, the fib retrace levels. Okay, what I would do here is put my bids on this GFOX. I think it's a good trade. 0.0046. Okay, that would be my stop close below 2.005. Okay, you can see if you can get in this range. I'm sorry, I'm over here thinking it's a double zero stock. Apologize. We're so used to trading these sub pennies. Okay, that's my range on this GFOX. Okay, and my target would be 0.60. Target 2 would be 80. Okay, that's how I would trade that trade. Somewhere in between this. So I would do 46, which I got from this pivot low to this pivot high. That would be my support. Okay, and then I would I noticed that if I touch this bottom to these pivot lows, you're setting up a nice support level here at 50. So potential 46 to 55 would be a nice entry on this GFOX trade. Okay, and PGM likes the distribution on UAPC. Yeah, I do. The UAPC really looks good. This is a stock that you guys could have loaded, and I think that we're going to see a nice move on the UAPC. I feel that that 11 was a gift. Because look at this chart. I mean, you got nice accumulation here. If you look at what PGM is talking about, okay, I guess this is the one that, because I think that guys are still holding, but look at that, okay, look at that right there, and then look at this right here. I mean, there's just so much upside here. I mean, I think that you'll probably see this touch this 48 level, okay. I do like the UAPC trade. It's an energy stock, low share structure. I think it's a good to get on the UAPC. Let's just look at that. I know a couple of guys are in on the UAPC. I would place my bids 11 to 13, see if we can sneak some shares in for people that are impatient. I do like the levels on the UAPC. You come over here. And looking at the level 2, you had a huge bid at the 11 mark. Okay, United American Petroleum. Okay, 52-week range is at 11 to 2, and then you have, well, I don't know how updated this is, but maybe they don't have an updated share structure, but still not too many shares on the ask. Okay, I do think that this is a good range. Okay, 52-week range is 11 to 12. You had 2 million average volume, and you had 3 million volume on Friday. Okay, so you got a nice buy range here on the UAPC. Okay, so I think you get a nice close above this 15 range. Okay, break this 18 range above here on 2 consecutive closes. We'll test this 26. I think that this stock will hit 48, potential move to 70. You guys could write that down, because I really think that this UAPC will catch people by surprise. All right. Okay, so if there's not any more questions, okay, I will. What I'm going to start doing, I know a lot of people have quit on us. It's been a slow summer, okay, but with all the people that have left us, we've gotten you guys. So welcome to all the new guys. Okay, we're gonna try to bring, not even try, because I don't even like using that word. That's the word set up for failure. But we will bring the best opportunity for traders. We are doing one-on-ones, okay, and the way we approach the markets is a little bit different than what other people are doing. Okay, what other people do is they pretty much, trade on hype. We trade on a system. We trade on a strategy. All right, so that's what changes us from all the rest. Okay, in the mornings, what we do. Okay, what I'm going to start doing, if I do see a scalp trade opportunity, I will have a join me video. Okay, like we did with the BGCX trade, with the IDGC trade, with the AMEL trade, and the EVSV trade. Okay, we put those out pre-market, and it gave opportunity for traders to get in. So I do recommend traders to use that one-on-one. Okay, it's very, very important for you guys to understand what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. Okay, so UAPC. Okay, Nicodemus says that 100 million AS, 97 million. Okay, no dilution. I like the UAPC. I think that we'll see that UAPC hit a high of 50. 50 to 70 range. Okay, before this year's done. Okay, I'm going on a limb and saying that I think that UAPC is a good trade. Okay, another one that I like is MDIN. Okay, just posted some updates. Really feel that MDIN will do good. Okay, the FBEC trade. Okay, at the 9s. Okay, really feel that these stocks will do well. ITKH, CEHC. Okay, right. Okay, longer term type trades. I think these trades will do good. Okay. With that said, even if I tell you guys that the trades are, have good long potential, okay, abide by stops. Okay, I know we had some tough luck with MNVN. Those traders, that traded that stock. Okay, that stock did not do as well as anticipated. But like I said, we always got to focus on our stop and our strategy. Okay. Okay, so Penny Gold might put a link for us. Silver Flume. Okay. So he's posting where you guys can actually put in your information on the company, search it, and you'll be able to see updated information on that stock. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that information. Okay, so if there aren't any more questions, okay, if there aren't any more questions, okay, I wish you guys the best trading week next week, and get some rest, okay. I recommend that you guys set up and schedule these one-on-one meetings so we can get down to what we're doing wrong and what we can do to help each other. So with that said, I will talk to you guys all later, and thank you once again for joining me. Okay, have a good night all.